Greetings, Human Life Forms. I'm the Meister. Welcome back to yet another prediction video. I know I've been doing a ton of these recently, but I want to get them done before the season begins. So today we're doing the Titans. Real quick before we get started, I do have a Twitter that I do a bunch of NFL talks, mainly biased Bills stuff, but still there if you want to follow me. Link is in the description below. I also have a Twitch that I stream on occasionally if you want to pop in and join me. Following over there would also be appreciated. Link, of course, is also in the description, like everything else. Some people have wondered what site I'm using. I'm using the Playoff Predictor site. It's a really good site. You can use it for yourself. Link is in the description below. All the other stuff, that's my social medias. So, Titans. Titans have... Alright, let's just get their insane offense out of the way. Their offense is really good. Well, at least they're projected to be really good. Derrick Henry, we already know what kind of monster he is. Ryan Tannehill, former Pro Bowl quarterback, who arguably should have been Pro Bowl quarterback this past year, but Deshaun Watson beat him to it. Well, I mean, he would have been in, but they did a virtual Pro Bowl, so Patrick Mahomes was still in the Pro Bowl. But if it was real life, Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be in the Pro Bowl, even though it would have counted as him going to the Pro Bowl. And they would have put Ryan Tannehill in there, and then he would have gotten another Pro Bowl. It's all how all that stuff works. But A.J. Brown, we already know he's like top 10 wide receiver in the NFL, 1,000-yard receiver. And they also picked up Falcons legend Julio Jones, another 1,000 All-Pro, Pro Bowl receiver, or all that. So it's going to be a crazy offense. Defense is where it gets a little concerning for this team, and will probably hold them back from a potential Super Bowl. They did also lose Butler, Malcolm Butler, to the Arizona Cardinals, so which, ironically enough, is their first game of the season. They did get Bud Dupree from the Steelers. That'll be a big help for pressuring the QB. Still got... I can't think of the other guy's name. Oh no, I can't think of his name. Oh, it'll come back to me. I know what he looks like, but like I can't think of his name. All right, just give me. I'll get back to that. So, week 1, hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals can have another really good offense. Kyler Murray, Pro Bowl quarterback. DeAndre Hopkins, Pro Bowl wide receiver, another good wide receiver. A.J. Green, former Pro Bowl wide receiver, but he's been injured a lot recently, so who knows, he could still be really good. They picked up James Conner from the Steelers, another former Pro Bowl running back. So that could be a scary offense if they just play like their vintage selves. Defensively, like I said, got Butler from the Titans, picked up J.J. Watt from the Texans. That's a big addition. Pairing him up with Chandler Jones. This is a really good Week 1 game. I was kind of hoping this game would be prime time, but it's not. I'm going to go Titans here, Week 1. I think the Titans will come out with a better game plan. Cardinals, I don't know why not enough people talk about this. I think it's just kind of overlooked. People don't really look at it that much just because they have a lot of talent over there. I'm not that big of a fan on Cliff Kingsbury as other people may think about Cliff Kingsbury. So we built this amazing team. They're going to make the playoffs. The Cardinals should have made the playoffs last year. That was bad coaching that led to them losing games, like against the Detroit Lions. They lost to an injured Lions team. And that if they won that game, they would have been in the playoffs. If they just beat the Detroit Lions, they would have been in the playoffs, but they blew it. Even though that was week 3 they lost to them, but that was their worst game of the season. At least defensively, probably. Week 2 at Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Seahawks, another insane offense. Russell Wilson, we already know how good of a quarterback he is. Chris Carson. Former Pro Bowl running back at least. I know he got banged up a bit last year. I don't know if he made the Pro Bowl this past year or not. I'm not sure. I don't really know many people that have made the Pro Bowl because it was all virtual and stuff. So I didn't watch the virtual Pro Bowl because that's just stupid and it's Madden simulated. No one likes Madden. except for the people that make money off of Madden, obviously. But great wide receiver duo, just like the Titans, except instead of Julio Jones and A.J. Brown, they have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Great wide receiver duo. Defensively, they still got Jamal Adams, still got Carlos Dunlap, still got a few guys over there. They did lose Shaquille Griffin to the Jaguars, which is that's a loss. It's a loss there. But his name came back for a second. The guy that I was thinking about for the Titans. I'm still thinking about that. How do I not know his name? Byard. It's Byard. That's his name. It's Byard. That's his name. Byard. I think he used to play for the Cardinals too. Oh man, this is a tough game though. I'm gonna go Seattle here. Seattle, they have their fans back, which is a big addition, and plus the Titans have to travel cross country for this game. Pretty evenly matched teams, so I'm gonna go Seahawks there. Week 3, hosting the Indianapolis Colts. Colts, one of the better defenses in the league. They got Xavier Rhodes. They got can't think of names. Darius Leonard. Oh my God. I'm having a brain. It's because I'm making this video a lot earlier than I usually do. That's the problem here. But yeah, it's a really solid defense, I think, over there, and could be potentially very scary offense. But we have to see what Carson Wentz can do, if he can really get that connection going with Frank Reich again, or if it's just gonna be like a brick, because that's how Carson Wentz is right now. And then community players of the Colts, whether it's gonna go like this, they're gonna mold it like clay, or if it's just gonna go like organization's ruined because of Carson Wentz. Who knows? I'm gonna go Titans here though, just because I don't know. Carson Wentz probably still learning the playbook at this point. He'll probably not learning the playbook, just learning stuff. We saw Brady struggle. Of course, Carson Wentz is gonna struggle if Brady struggles. Week 4 at New York to take on the Jets. Jets, not one of the best defenses or offenses in the league because they're just a rebuilding team. I do like Robert Saleh though. I think he's a good. He could coach well for the Jets. I'm gonna go Titans here just because Jets are rebuilding and the Titans aren't. It's literally the only reason. If both teams are rebuilding, like if it was Jets versus Jaguars, it'll be a toss-up game. But speaking of Jaguars, Titans at Jacksonville take on the Jaguars, Week 5. Jaguars, they got Shaquille Griffin from the Seahawks. They still got Myles Jack. They still got Josh Allen on that defense. Offensively, they got Trevor Lawrence. From what I've heard, he isn't ready yet, but doesn't have to be ready yet. Whatever that means. 1,000-yard rusher, James Robinson. Solid running back there. I'm not going to talk about ATN because I still don't know why they drafted ATN. They have James Robinson. He rushed for 1,000 yards last season, and they're drafting his replacement. Crazy, but yeah, I'm going to go Titans. Just an easy pick there. Very easy pick for me there. Week 6, hosting the Buffalo Bills. Bills, one of the best offenses in the league. Bills, they did lose John Brown, but they picked up Emmanuel Sanders to replace him, which I think is probably better than John Brown if you think about it. So that's going to be a handful for the Titans. And then defensively is where it gets interesting because they got a bit banged up last year. I mean, they did like the beginning half of the season, and then everyone started talking about how good they were doing when the Bills started blowing teams out because it wasn't just a high-scoring affair. The Bills would score a lot of points, and then the defense would hold the other offense to very little points, which causes blowouts, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting because 2019 they're a top 3 defense in the league, at least statistically, and last year they're like middle of the pack kind of for statistic wise. So it's very interesting. I gotta go Titans though. because even I'm kind of using last year's game too, because like no one knew a single player on Tuesday Night Football because literally everyone on the Titans had COVID, and well, they still had Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill and AJ Brown, but other than that, you didn't know anyone's name on that team. Even the offensive line, like you didn't know anyone on that team. But still lost by like 30 points if I remember. It was like 41-16. It was terrible. It was really bad, honestly. We definitely got outcoached there. That or we were just overconfident. Either or. Overconfidence is a definite possibility, but I don't know. I'm gonna go Titans. I'm just gonna go Titans for now. Week 7 hosting Kansas City Chiefs. This game better be on prime time, or I swear to God, if this game isn't on prime time, because I can't check because I didn't put the times in yet. See, it just says 2 o'clock for every single game. Even the Monday night game, it says 2 p.m. Oh man, Chiefs, one of the best offenses in the league, just like the Bills. Chiefs, obviously, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. We already know all that. Defensively for the Chiefs, they have Tyrann Mathieu, solid safety, Chris Jones, Frank Clark. Frank Clark, I've heard some things about. I don't know if he'll play this year. He got charged with, like, drug abuse or something. I don't know, something. DUI, whatever they call it. So that be a factor, maybe. Probably not. They also picked up that corner from Minnesota, Chris Harris. That was the first name that came to my head. That's all I can assume his name is. But, oh man, come on. I don't like this. I don't like this. I really don't. Oh man. I don't know who to pick here. I really don't know who to pick here. I'll go Chiefs. Chiefs, safer pick there. I'm going to go Chiefs, week 7. It's just like the Chiefs have to lose a game, right? Right? Like, they're bound to lose a game or two, but, like, not just their backups at the end of the season, right? Like, I don't know. Week 8 and Indianapolis take on the Colts. I think they will split this season with the Colts, just like last year. They'll definitely be a closer game instead of like they blew out each other last year. It was like 44-27, then it was like 52-24 the next game. So it was weird. It was a weird rivalry. But I'm gonna go Colts here. Week 9 at Los Angeles, take on the Rams. Oh, man, that's tough. That's another tough game. Rams, one of the best defenses in the league. We've seen that. They did lose a couple players in free agency, but that should still be a really good defense there. Offensively, traded in Goff for Stafford, which I think is a huge plus. That could potentially get them a Super Bowl, too. Yeah. Just like when Tom Brady did it in 1 year, they could do it in 1 year as well, and they'll do it at home. Just like Tom Brady did. Which is interesting, but you know what I mean. Cooper, I don't know why I'm whispering. Sorry, hold on, let me put you back so you can hear me well. Okay, sorry about that. Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, receivers, Deshaun Jackson even, I think, still, yeah. No, I gotta go Rams. Rams better team there. I think. Yeah, better team. Week 10, bit of a slump here. Lost 3 games in a row. Excuse me. Hosting the New Orleans Saints, Jameis Winston. There's that. Michael Thomas, it went healthy. Great slot receiver. Not better than Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley has been proven to be better than him. Alvin Kamara, great running back. Really good running back. So, could be an offensive battle here. Really could. Ooh. Defense for the Saints is pretty solid, too. These games are tough. Oh, man, I hate doing these predictions. Nah, Saints. Feeling Saints for that one. I'm feeling Saints for that one. I don't know why. I just am. But don't worry, Titans fans. Week 11, hosting the Houston Texans. Texans coming off their bye week. Yeah, Titans will easily blow them out. Texans are a dumpster fire right now. There is absolutely no way that the Titans are going to lose to the Texans. There's absolutely no way anyone's going to lose to the Texans unless the Texans face off with like a super terrible team this year. We'll see, though. Week 12 at the New England Patriots. Big game. Big game. Patriots, one of the best defenses in the league. In my opinion, one of the best defenses in the entire league. Offensively, problem. Cam Newton is their quarterback. So, with him being their quarterback or Mac Jones, they just have a really bad quarterback situation. I think I'm going to go Titans there just because of the quarterback situation there. So I'm going to go Titans going into the bye week, coming out of the bye week, hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Easy Titans there. Jaguars, again, rebuilding team. You know the whole thing. Week 15 at Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Very interesting. Anyways, Steelers really good defense. They did lose a couple players though, and they got exposed at the end of the season really bad. So it could not be as good as people think. Offensively, still got Ben Roethlisberger. They drafted Najee Harris. You'll see what he does. I don't know if he's going to do too much. Well, he'll probably do a lot. They'll probably try to get him to do a lot, and depending on if he succeeds or not. The Steelers also have an offensive line issue, too. They have an offensive line issue because they lost a couple guys. Pouncey to Castro, they released him. They signed this other no-name offensive lineman. Ooh, I'm going to go Titans. I think I'm going to go Titans that game. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Titans. Yeah, I'm going to go Titans there. I like that matchup because of the offensive line issue. Week 16, hosting the San Francisco 49ers, Thursday night primetime. Yes. That's a good game to put on primetime. Thank you, NFL, for putting that game on primetime. 49ers, really solid defense. I won't say one of the best, because, not one of the best, but solid. Very solid defense. Offensively, could be really good, could be really bad. Who knows? You'll see. My God. I don't know. I might go Titans here. Yeah. I think Titans the better team there. Yeah, probably. Week 17, hosting the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins have another really good defense, too, offensively. Tua's going to be a big factor for that. I gotta go Titans again. I gotta go Titans again. Last game of the season. At Houston, take on the Texans. Easy Titans. So, 12-5 season for the Tennessee Titans for me there. Winning the AFC South. Pretty good season. You have to watch my other prediction videos to see if they make the playoffs or not. There's probably a playlist right above me by now. So I'll let you guys go watch the other ones to see if they do win the division. So with that, I don't have much else to say except life forms out.